What up, ketchup lovers? Just a reminder, I got a whole heck ton of live stand-up shows coming up, and if you want to come see me, the link is in my description box. Woohoo!
I'm Jaime Fritz. I need all you dozens of viewers out there to just tell me how you like this, alright? Welcome to the show.
Hey kids, we're back. It's me, Jamie French. Do you think you're handsome, but then you realize your face is just covered in puff paint? Well, then you have that in common of the main character of today's movie.
You're killing it, dude.
That was close.
Hey kids, it's actual me now. You know, my whole entire childhood, I absolutely loved Disney movies, and I freaking loved Beauty and the Beast, dude. Who doesn't? To this day, as soon as I hear "Till as old as time," it does something right in here. And so in 2011, when this movie Beastly came out with Vanessa Hudgens, I was like, right on, dude, a live action Beauty and the Beast. Except for the fact that it's not. There is no beast. Instead of a beast, there's just a dude with a bunch of tree branch tattoos and some silver puff paint. I feel like that's what's on his forehead, is silver, like, puff paint that we used in elementary school, and I can't get past it. There's no beast, there's no cute little French-speaking candle. There is a beauty, Vanessa Hudgens is a beauty, and there is the beauty's father, but instead of a cute little chubby inventor, he's like a meth addict or something.
Where is she?
There are some similarities though, like in the original cartoon, the young prince is mean to this lady because he thinks she's an uggo, and in this movie the main character does the same thing. He's mean to Mary-Kate Olsen because he thinks she's an uggo, and then they both get cursed into becoming uggos themselves and living alone until they can find someone to love them, blah 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 blah, you get it. At the end of the day, it's still the tale that we all know and love. In fact, some say it's a tale as old as time, true as it can be. Guy who hates a ghost starts to look real gross unexpectedly. So let's get ready, friends, for a very important life lesson on how beauty comes from within.
That's just something ugly people say.
And if you really want your beauty to come from within, then let's first have a little look at today's lovely sponsor.
And now a word from our sponsors.
All right, ladies, I'm going to be honest with you. My PMS used to be so freaking miserably bad, like PMDD level bad. It used to take me out. I'm talking 5 to 10 days out of the month where I fully came across as though I was auditioning for evil Victorian child number 3. And I started drinking Glow in like March, like 7 or 8 months ago. I can't remember the exact date, but I am so much noticeably calmer. I didn't even know my cycle was coming this last time. I literally did not know. It snuck up on me at my sister's house, and I was like, what's happening? Because I didn't feel PMS. So this product is called Glow. It's by Beam, who is sponsoring today's video, by the way. And it's an all-in-one women's super powder. It supports hormones, beauty, mood, basically all the things that my body kind of abandoned in my 20s. And there are 18 comprehensive ingredients that actually make sense and do stuff. There's vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. My personal favorites are the magnesium, which kind of eases like your cramps and your bloating. Vitamin B6 is really good for your mood. And then chasteberry, that was a tip from my nutritionist. It's very, very good for PMS. There's also ashwagandha in it, which everybody knows supports like your mood and stress resilience. And then you have vitamin A and zinc, which are good for hair, skin, and nails. Thank you. I've been taking it very consistently for a long time because it tastes really good. You guys might remember back in June when I was on that family vacation, me and my mother-in-law drank it. And as coincidence would have it, she is here visiting in Nashville right now at the same time that I'm working with Beam again. And even she was raving. She noticed a difference from taking it like 3 days on that trip.
It made me feel so calm all week that I couldn't believe it. There's something so simple.
Hear that, folks? From the mouths of babes. And this is very important, friends. Today is the last day of Beam's extended cyber sale, which means it's your last chance to It's your last chance to grab Glow for 50% off, which is the lowest price of the year. So you can use the link in my description box and use the code FRENCH at checkout and do it just right now before the sale is over. And you should do what I do and make it cute with a lime.
No, everything's cuter with a lime in it.
And a cute glass. Give it a try. Your hormones and your husband and honestly everybody that you live with will thank you. Last day of the sale. Don't miss it. Thank you so much, Beam, for sponsoring a portion of today's video. Now back to the show. Hey kids, we're back. So the main character of the movie's name is Kyle. He's played by Alex Pettyfer. Here's his entire filmography in case someone was planning on yelling at me for not mentioning everything he was ever in. So Kyle is like the big man on campus. He's cool, he's good looking, he does push-ups and then stares at himself in the mirror half naked, you get it. And he's also running for, what is it, class president? President of the Green Club or something? I don't know what it is, but he goes to this very high-tech, like rich kid high school from the future. They have like directories like they do at the mall, and they have assemblies in the hallway. It's a wild place. It's the Wild West. So Kyle gives a very moving speech.
You are an aggressively unattractive person.
This was so dumb right off the bat. Obviously, like, they're trying to establish his character as somebody who's really vain and only cares about looks, you know, but they could have done it without this speech that makes zero sense and would never fly in an actual high school.
Beautiful people get it better. Vote for me just because I'm the rich, popular, good-looking guy with the famous news anchor dad. Hell yeah!
Oh my God, Madam Webb, I love your work! Man, this school keeps getting more intense. This whole assembly is like televised, and people have cardboard cutouts of Kyle's face and stuff. Nobody did that for me when I was running for class president, student council. My school just rejected me. They said I did too many drugs and wouldn't stop trying to seduce my teachers.
Speech killed.
Speaking of killing, you see that ball-biting, voodoo-tatted slut?
Yeah, so the ball-biting, voodoo-tatted S-word that he's referring to is Mary-Kate Olsen's character, Kendra. Kendra is like the gothic, scary, weird, witchy chick in school, and she absolutely hates Kyle. They hate each other, really. And they have this like awkward, real hateful sort of banter that's somehow also a little bit flirtatious. It's really fun to watch.
Shouldn't whoever runs the Green Committee actually care about things green?
Or be green, like the rest of your face should disable Coven.
Okay, you know what? These are bothering me. I can't see, Flo. They're too long. I did a bad job cutting them. We also get to meet the other main character, played by Vanessa Hudgens. Her name is Lindy, kind of like Linda, but with D at the end. Lindy is not like other girls, you know? She's smart and she thinks for herself, and she kind of intrigues Kyle even though she's a hideous loser, but she doesn't put up with him, and he's kind of into that.
You should have just
Actually, I don't want Prez. I don't know Kendra, and I don't let others speak for me. Best of luck tomorrow.
Mic drop, dude. Lindy will get you throughout this movie, just you wait. So guys, it turns out that the reason that Kyle is such a mega douche is because he has an absent father who works all the time and literally doesn't care about him at all. He actually only talks to him every now and then just to like echo the same sentiments that Kyle has about life.
People like people who look good. No one who says otherwise is either dumb or ugly.
I can't decide what to do. And Kyle and his dad also have this Jamaican maid lady. I can't remember her name, but Kyle is super mean to her for no reason.
Why, because you need to get home to your 16 children?
My 3 children live in Jamaica with a father, what you know?
So what if she even did have 16 children at home? What's it to you, Kyle? What does that matter? What is up, Kyle? Now, what did you say, dude? Step up.
What the is up, Kyle? No, what did you say, dude? What the dude? Step the up, Kyle.
Sorry, that's probably going to be a recurring theme throughout this movie review. I've been waiting to review a movie where someone's name was Kyle. So the next day at school, he wins president of the Green Club or whatever it is. President of the Green Committee?
You're Green Committee President, Kyle Kingston.
And he gets a text from his best friend Trey that says, "The witch is mad that you're prez." I never had a BlackBerry back in the day because I was poor, but I feel like no cell phone would ever separate a bunch of conversations with the same person. Wait, is he texting himself right here? Maybe he has a friend named Kyle. Anyway, he goes up to Kendra and he acts like he feels all bad that he won president. So he invites her to go with him to the school dance.
I got 2 Green Party VIP dance passes.
Wait a minute. Was she like running against him?
Don't think it was a landslide if it makes you feel better. And I'm sorry.
It's bullshit. 1 word or 2.
I feel like we missed that part. Why didn't we get to see her speech? I don't know, but there's a school dance. It's green themed for some reason. Again, it's a very high budget. It's complete with like tribal drummers and stuff. He runs into Lindy again, and they really hit it off this time.
Did I ever congratulate you on treasurer? I probably never apologized for my Aholian election behavior either.
I'm sorry, did he just say Aholian?
Aholian election behavior.
What a banger word, dude. That's going on a shirt. Use it in a sentence today, such as, I'm sorry my bangs look so a-holian today. So they have some annoying, gross, awkward banter, but then Kendra shows up and ruins it with her bad makeup and massive bump it. And he's like, oh my god, dude, what a loser. You actually thought I invited you here? And like I was gonna hook up with you?
The self-mutilated tatted Frankenskank sucks to be an ugly cow.
Uh-oh. Big mistake, Kyle. Life lesson for everyone watching, okay? Never call the witchy goth chick at your school an ugly cow because she will put a hex on you and make you ugly and covered in puff paint. Say it with me, okay? Never call the gothy witch chick at your school an ugly cow because she will put a hex on you, making you ugly and covered in puff paint. Very good. But Kyle here did not know this extremely valuable life lesson, and so Kendra turns him into an ugly beast.
Kendra? It was a joke.
I didn't get it, but pretty soon you will.
What? No.
Yes.
And if he doesn't find somebody to love him for who he is within 1 year, he will stay an Uggo beast. An Uggo beast with piercings and puff paint.
You have a year to find someone to love you before the tree blooms again. Or stay like this forever.
Also, she puts this like magical tattoo on his arm so that he knows when a year has passed. It's like a tree that changes with the seasons.
When the spring flowers bloom again, the year is up.
Why couldn't he just look at a calendar?
As aggressively unattractive outside as you are inside.
Wait.
No! Don't leave me with puff paint on my face. How interesting that the creators of this film interpret ugly as piercings, scars, puff paint, and tattoos of like tree branches. That's like in the 90s teen movies when the girl was a loser because she had glasses and a ponytail. But anyway, his dad eventually comes home and sees that he became ugly, like that was gonna happen, right? So his dad takes him to the doctor and the doctor's like, sorry, sir, your son's an Uggo now.
It won't change no matter what we do.
Now, what about skin grafts or face transplants? I mean, look at him.
Face transplants? Seriously? That's your only option? Can't you just peel off the puff paint and give him a wig and some makeup? And what about asking what happened and why he became like this overnight? Isn't anyone confused? Aren't you wondering why he became bald and puff painted and scarred and tattered overnight? What does a horseshoe do? Are there any horse socks? Is anybody listening to me?
Is anybody listening to me?
So because his son is now an Uggo covered in puff paint, Kyle's dad has no choice but to exile him and kick him out of the house and put him up in this apartment where he's gonna go live by himself, secluded in his ugliness. His dad just drops him off and is like, gotta run, Kyle, got a 4 o'clock.
I have a 4 o'clock call.
And then there's another long montage of him just living alone in this giant unfurnished apartment, being ugly.
It's designed in such a way.
My name's Kyle, and I got covered in puff paint. And I'm tatted with twigs from my face to my taint. Wait a minute. All of a sudden there's fall leaves on the tree tattoo, but it was spring when she first did it, right? Do they mean to tell us he spent the whole summer here throwing a basketball at the wall? I don't know, okay, but it doesn't matter because then Neil Patrick Harris shows up.
Who are you?
Mary Poppins.
Now this was interesting because Neil Patrick Harris, all things considered, did actually a really good job. He was probably the best actor in the film, in my opinion. He gets hired by Kyle's dad as like a live-in tutor, but the kicker here is that his character is blind, right? Because a tutor with vision wouldn't possibly be able to look upon Kyle's ugliness.
Obviously he forgot to spin the borderline hostile act of hiring a blind guy to tutor his creepshow son. As for learning calculus, I think I'll take a pass.
So to make Neil Patrick Harris look and seem blind, instead of just like, I don't know, putting some dark sunglasses on him for the whole movie, they had him just kind of hold his eyes a little bit weird, like kind of like this.
My dad always said how much people like you is directly proportional to what you look like.
They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to to do that. Well, friends, we'll talk more about Neil Patrick Harris's character later, but for now, it's Halloween night, and Beastie Boy decides he's finally gonna leave the house and go to like a Halloween party where his friends from school are all at, right? Because nobody will question his ugliness on Halloween, nor will they possibly be able to recognize him, even though he looks like himself with puff paint. So at the party, he sees a couple things. He sees that his girlfriend and best friend are a couple now.
With him gone, it's kind of a relief. I always felt like I had to be on and mean, like really mean.
Wow, it's almost as if they never really liked him to begin with, made evident by the fact that they happen to be talking crap about him right just now. Well, guess who else is at the party, kids? It's Lindy. Ready for conversation number 3? She starts talking to Kyle just randomly, not knowing it's him, of course. And she does not agree with what the other kids are saying about him.
You know that guy they're talking about? They're way off. There's a shot of life.
Are we talking about the same guy here?
You are an aggressively unattractive person. Ball-fighting voodoo tatted slut. Patch your face. Disabled coven. Self-mutilated tatted Frankenskank. Sucks to be an ugly cow.
That is what does it for you, Lindy? That's what you refer to as a shot of life?
I respect that he called things as he saw them.
I respect that he referred to women as ball-biting voodoo super s***s and self-mutilated tatted Frankenskank. It is a shot of life.
There's a shot of life.
No sane, respectable gal would like this dude. What? I had 2 conversations. You know what, guys? I gotta take a little break. I gotta take a break and figure out my hair situation and possibly get a snack. And when we come back, Kyle starts straight up stalking and following Lindy in dark alleyways while hooded and ugly. Don't miss it. Hey kids, we're back. And Kyle is about to delete his social media. Oh, so you hate fatty cakes and gut with butts, do ya? Well, I hate puff paint. What exactly does the tattoo above his eyebrow say? I think it says S-U-C-X. I think it says sucks. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, he's deactivating his, like, I'm assuming MySpace. I am Uggo? Dang it. So then he starts literally stalking Lindy, like at night on the streets in a hood. And he finds out that she's super quirky. You know, she does a lot of quirky girl stuff, like buy jujubes, dance, sing, give sandwiches to homeless crackheads. Typical girl next door type shenanigans. You know what I mean?
Here's a sandwich, Ben.
So one night things go horribly wrong, okay? Lindy and her dad are like involved with some bad people, like some crackheads and stuff.
No, I'm not screwing around, you sorry ass addict.
Dad, not this again.
They're in some sort of trouble and something troublesome happens. Something bad, something. I don't actually know what happened. I don't know what it is.
Give me and my brother our money!
See, what happened there? How did Beastie Boy do that Spider-Man jump? Does puff paint give you magical powers? Oh, look, he saved her and he took her to safety. And by safety, I mean the nasty concrete floor of this apartment building lobby. He's leaving her on the stairs? Is she knocked out? I'm confused. So he goes back to like the scene of the crime, the scene of the kerfluffle where Lindy's dad still is. And it turns out someone died during this altercation.
You killed him. Your daughter. For my brother. Someday, I'll find her.
So now Lindy's got a bounty on her head, right? This is bad. And naturally the only solution is for Kyle to blackmail her father into letting her live with him.
Come on, what do you want? I want her. If she stays with me, she'll be safe. I don't know who you are. If she leaves, cops will get these.
If she leaves, cops will get these. A picture of a guy and a separate picture of a dead body. Sorry, Kyle, but unless Lindy's dad like squats down next to that dead body and poses with it, I think your evidence is circumstantial at best.
No, it's just too twisted. So's killing a man.
So right then and there, Kyle convinces Lindy's dad that Lindy should live with him.
Hello. I'm Zola.
Where is he?
You can go.
I'm not gonna just leave you here.
With some stranger?
Son of an old friend, for your safety.
Bullshit. I can take care of myself.
What is happening? She lives there now? She lives there.
So I'm here, okay? Whoever you are.
Nothing really happens. He just starts like bringing her food and gifts and stuff, like Prada bags. This is a weird way to be hospitable, Kyle.
What the f is up, Kyle?
Where's that little candle with a French accent when you need him? So one night, Lindy is talking to a phone.
Missing school, hate my dad, just hating. And I know it's life or death.
And she catches Kyle peeking his head in and spying on her while she's in her room. Did you hear that? Lindy goes, ah! So they finally have a conversation for the first time since she's moved in. I don't know how long it's been since she's lived there, but it kind of seems like it's been a while. He talks to her, but he leaves a ski mask on and he won't show his face. He uses a different name. He says his name is Hunter.
Remember, Hunter, not Kyle. Hunter.
Which I think is a really cool name, and you'll find out why on February 3rd. Oh my God. So anyway, Lindy finally starts to explore the crib after this interaction. I guess she feels comfortable, like, okay, this dude's not gonna kill me, even though he stalks me in a ski mask. She meets the other people who live there. She meets Will.
Hi. Will. Pleasure.
I heard the game.
No, you didn't. The volume's not on. Like I said, she makes friends with Will. It goes super well.
You ever see the 1954 Devil Girl from Mars flick where they abduct virginal teenage girls for breeding stock? It's a joke. Rewind. Hi.
Wait, I actually want to reverse that clip like in my editing software. Okay, here's what it sounds like currently. Let's see what happens if we reverse it. Well, that was disappointing. So one day Lindy comes in the living room to talk to Kyle while he's watching some Korean TV show. And they finally start to flirt a little bit, and have a little bit of a neat time.
I'll take mom, you take perm boy.
Gay mom. Is what she's saying now.
I love you, though when it comes to hair, you are a clueless wonder.
She said the Korean equivalent.
Which is what?
No!
And on that note, friends, we have to take another short break. And when we come back, Kyle finally reveals his puff-painted face. Don't miss it.
Pretty gruesome, huh?
I've seen worse.
Oh no, you have not seen worse than that. Nothing is worse than that face. So friends, time is ticking. You know what I mean? There's Christmas lights on the tree tattoo. He's got to get this girl to love him fast or he's going to stay covered in puff paint forever. So he finds out she likes plants and builds her a greenhouse real quick.
How'd you do it?
I just figured it out.
So it turns out this greenhouse he made is now their classroom for school. And by school, I mean they sit and read poems to each other. Not even poems, plural. They sit and read poem, singular, to each other.
Having a Coke with you is even more fun than going to San Sebastian, Irun, Endai, Biarritz, Bayonne, or being sick to my stomach, Serra de Gracia in Barcelona. Partly because in your orange shirt, better, happier Saint Sebastian. Partly because of my love for you.
This isn't school. Now guys, as fun as Lindy's life seems right now, reading poems in a greenhouse with a Hot Topic mannequin, she's not happy, She misses her life and she's thinking about amazing, crazy roses. I love this scene because Kyle sees on Lindy's computer that like her background, her desktop photo is a picture of her and him from that green school dance. And he strikes up a conversation. He's like, oh, who's that guy?
Kind of a jerk, actually.
Flashback.
There's a shot of why.
And he gets all nervous because he doesn't know what to say. So he starts doing real weird nervous guy stuff. Like randomly going and squatting down by her dresser and touching her CDs and bashing his shins on things. Dude, what are you doing? What happened to all your like swag and charm? That doesn't go away just because you got a little puff paint. It keeps getting worse. He takes her to like the zoo at night when it's closed and locked, you know, and you would think that he had never spoken to a girl in his entire life.
Hear that? The animals, water lapping, and some nearby street a man is whispering, I love you.
Do you hear that? Somewhere there's a baboon scratching his ass.
Man, guys, I don't know about you, but all this talk about baboons scratching their butts has me really rooting for these two as a couple. But unfortunately, just as things really start to take off and they start to get all makey-outy, Lindy has to leave because her dad overdosed and is in a hospital somewhere.
My father OD'd.
And just as she's about to leave, Kyle gets some very bad news.
Hunter,
Yeah?
you're a good friend.
Oh, that's brutal, dude. It's brutal. Getting friend zoned by the girl you love. Youch.
Hurt.
So he's hurt. You know, he got friend zoned. He won't return her phone calls, doesn't even check on her or her dad. I don't even think we ever find out what happened to her dad. Does he live? He just shuts down. And Will and Zola are like, dude, call her back, you dweeb. She's about to leave for Machu Picchu.
She don't know what to do, so she go back to school to go on the trip.
You hear that, guys? Lindy is about to leave for the class trip, the school trip to Machu Picchu. But didn't she, like, drop out of school? She's been living with Kyle for God knows how long. How did she get a permission slip from her dad who like died? And what does a horseshoe do?
What does a horseshoe do?
So Kyle's like, all right, you know what? You guys are right. He rushes to the school to, you know, confess his love to Lindy before she leaves for the Machu Picchu trip. And they finally tongue each other just as the last flower blooms on the tissue. So Kendra does what she said she would do, and she turns him back into his good-looking self. But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
Lindy comes back outside looking for Hunter. I guess she like doesn't want to go on to Machu Picchu anymore.
Do you think love can change you?
Of course.
Then you'll believe the story I'm about to tell you.
Is he?
It's about a guy, good looking on the outside, ugly on the inside.
Everyone knows that story.
Yeah, that's great, Kyle. Really interesting. But have you seen any guys out here that look like the final boss of a vegan coffee shop? Any dudes out here that kind of look like they got mugged by a tattoo gun? Hey, wait a minute. I knew that scarred up cue ball looked and sounded familiar.
It's you.
What? Why doesn't she even question what happened? You have no questions, Lindy? You're not gonna ask why 8 seconds ago he looked like a art student tried to do body modification on him unsupervised? So that's the end, friend. Kyle became a good dude. Looks like he even helped Will and Zola. He got Zola's kids a driver's license? Or no, it's a green card. Okay. I was like, that kid's 2 years old. I don't know how he did that, but it also implies that he got Kendra to help to heal Will's sight.
Wake up. Dream, right?
Which I'm a little upset about. I was just getting used to this. And that is it, friends. Wow. Short flick, hour 20. This was a unique one because it was so bad, and like I knew when watching it that this would be like a pretty funny video, but at the same time my brain wasn't coming up with as much funny stuff as usual. You know a movie's bad when you can't even make jokes about it. So there's a ton of 1-star reviews, but honestly, they're not very good. I actually got a bigger kick out of the 10-star reviews, you know, out of people who really liked this movie. This one's called Underrated. Great acting, simple plot. This is a small budget film with big actors that is destined for failure, but actually shows up greatly. Ahead of its time. Ahead of its time. But this is a tale as old as time.
Stop it.
This is a watch about 6 times a year film, or anytime you think of love. 6 times a year? Dear God, 6? What's going on at this guy's house? Give it a chance with an open mind and you'll be thankful you did. Well, we don't have open minds here on this channel, so don't tell me what to do. Well, friends, that's it for me today. What did you think of this heinous piece of trash? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know what other movies we should review. And don't forget, I have a link in my description with all of my upcoming live shows. Phoenix, Nashville, San Diego, a couple other places that I don't think are live yet, but you know, keep checking. A million thank yous for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Like and subscribe. Wait, what? I already forgot. Thanks for watching that ugly beast. Today we're going to be reacting to Beastly, which is the live-action Beauty and the Beast. We've done Snow White, Cinderella, and here we come with Beauty and the Beast. And it's terrible, folks. Brace yourselves. I mean, at least we're not going to see a Lord Farquaad again. Then you can show a picture of the actor side by side with Snow White.
Why are the ending credits implying that Kyle went with Lindy to Machu Picchu? He dropped out of school. Both of you did. You can't just show up and go on a field trip. Wankers. Ooh, directed by Daniel Barnes with a Z. Hell yeah, dude. Do you ever think you're handsome, but then you realize that your face is covered in puff paint?
Do you ever think you're handsome and realize your face is just covered in puff paint? Yeah. Ah, puff paint!
Dear Lindy, I've been thinking about letters recently.
What a weird way to start a letter. Hey, Nick. I've been thinking about phone calls lately. Tale as old as time, rented it on Prime. Beauty and the Beast. I don't actually know the melody that well. F and A Cotton, F and A.
Come over here, Austin. Today I'm going to show my nephew, Austin.
Hi, my name's Austin Clarkin, and I am 9 years old. You're 9, right?
You look 10.
I feel like I look 11. Just a little strange. She make me wanna go spank my monkey. Nick made up a song about me today and it's stuck in my head. He keeps walking the house saying, she make me wanna go spank my monkey. She make me wanna go yeah.
Tweet. You look better than you did before.
Give me a kiss.
We're just a couple of birds. Nerds. Just a couple of bird nerds dying.
She make me wanna go spank my monkey. Oh. Gosh dang it, Nick. I'm flattered, but I don't want this song stuck in my head anymore.
He came from a bubble, dog. Grow up.
Grow up, bro.